Hey guys, it's me Kayleen back with another video. For today's video is definitely a different video that I'm used to posting. I mean, I wouldn't say it's different, but like, I mean, it is kind of different. So, anyways, okay, let's start it off with last night. Last night I was watching this movie. The movie is called Elizabeth's Gift. It's on YouTube, or it's right here on YouTube. You can watch it for free, or you can probably buy a DVD. I don't know if they have a DVD, or I don't know if the movie has a DVD, so I can't really tell you if she does or doesn't. I mean, I could look it up, but I'm filming a video right now. But anyways. Um, I watched that movie, like, it got me crying, like, I was so, I, like, okay, so let me explain how, the movie. So, a married couple, the wife never thought she could have a baby, so they thought about adopting until one day, a miracle happened and she got pregnant with a baby girl. So they named her Elizabeth, and then in one part of the movie, a couple was fighting, not the married couple, but another couple was fighting. So the wife, or the girlfriend or wife, I guess, threw a white rose out, and the little girl, or Elizabeth, like, got out of the car and, like, ran, like, to get it, but, like, she ran in the middle of the road and the car was coming. So thankfully the car stopped. And yeah, so the mother kind of lectured her into not running in the middle of the road because, like, she could have gotten hurt. So anyways, that happened, and then the little girl, she was so adorable. I wish she was my daughter. But anyways, um, she, one day she went with her friend and the friend's mom to a carnival, some type of carnival, I guess, or fair, a carnival, fair, amusement park, one of those three. And then they were having so much fun. And then when they got on it's where the horse, or the I know what it's called, but I can't think of it. Like, I can't think of the name. It's where the horses, like, kind of go up and down, like, around in a circle. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but I cannot. I don't. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, I forgot what it was called. It's like, yeah, it's where the horses or stuff goes up and down and all that other stuff. But this ride had, like, a seat, this one had, some of them were, I guess, horses or whatever, and some of them were like sleds or something like that. So anyways, they went around, and then what happened was, like, Elizabeth, she had her eyes closed, and and then her head was on her friend's shoulder. The friend was fine, but, like, I guess, in my opinion, I thought she, like, kind of, like, passed out, like, was sleepy or something, because I guess, like, they had so much fun and whatever. But that wasn't the case. Um, the friend's mom, like, she went into full panic mode, and sorry, I had to pause for a second. Anyways, so the friend's mom went into full panic mode, and so did, like, the friend. So they stopped the ride, and then, like, the worker who was working on the machine, or the ride, she called the ambulance, and then all this other stuff. They took her to the hospital, and then the doctor told the um told the married couple told the married couple that she had a problem with her heart. I forgot what it was. I can't remember what it was, but she had a problem with her heart and everything. And then she told them that they basically lost her child, or she basically died. So, anyways, so that happened. The mother did not want to pack up her daughter's like stuff in her room because that would always be Elizabeth's room. So, and then 6 months passed. Um, yeah, 6 months passed. If you guys are interested in this movie, go watch it. I feel like I'm kind of spoiling it, but like you guys can go watch it for yourselves and like see the whole ordeal. Anyway, so 6 months later, um, uh, um, the wife volunteered at a homeless shelter for teens, kids, and like adults, like people who don't have homes and all that. So, anyways, and once she like outside of the door, when she like looked over, oh, she pays a guy to watch her car because it's in the city, you know. It's a part in the city that you probably don't want to be in. So, anyways, then she looked to her right and saw saw Elizabeth, but it was like the spirit of her, you know. Before I get to that part, I just wanted to say that a rose is involved with this. So, on the mother put a white rose on Elizabeth's casket, and then yeah, went with the funeral and stuff. So, anyways, that happened. Fast forward to the part where the mother saw her daughter. Elizabeth had a white rose in her hands. So Elizabeth or the mother like ran towards her and stuff, but like then the little girl ran, but before she ran, um she dropped the petal onto the ground, like one of the white petals or one of the rose petals, and then the mother kept following her until the mother came to two homeless girls. One was a little girl. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't say the exact same age as Elizabeth, but maybe maybe a year or two older. And then a teenager, which I think was either 17 or 18. So she was basically like a teen slash adult. So yeah. The the wife, I forgot her name. Um, the wife took the two girls inside to get something to eat and everything because the teenager told the wife that told the wife that they haven't ate in a few days. But you know, so she took them in and everything and all that jazz. So, but the thing was, the little girl. Okay, so her real name's Mary Jane, but they don't know that until later on because Mary Jane never talked. So, anyways, but then her nickname was Pumpkins, but like with Elizabeth, her dad gave her a nickname which was Pumpkin too. So it's kind of um they're similar. So, anyways, that happened, and then along with the story, a bad guy always has to be in movies. So there was bad guys, and especially the one bad guy. He was okay. So okay, why am I putting my bangs back to the way they were? I don't want bangs. Okay. Um, I want to put the story in like the correct order, but like I said, if some of you are gonna want to watch the movie, I don't want to like kind of spoil it, but. Anyways, I'll have the movie link down below if you guys want to go see it. But yeah. A couple later on the exact same day that the wife found Pumpkin and the I Pumpkin. I know the other girl's name. I think it starts with a T, but I can't remember. So we're gonna call her T. So, anyways, on the exact same day that the wife found Pumpkin and Tea was when the day that was the night she told her husband that she saw the spirit of their daughter, and he does not want to hear it because I mean, like no one wants to like hear that, you know. I mean, maybe some people do, but I'm pretty sure most people don't want to hear it because they're like still grieving and mourning for their child. So he wasn't having it, and so he got mad and everything. So, uh, he kind of went off, and I would say the thing I would this is a quick fact or a quick tip or oh my goodness, what is it called? Okay, anyways, I should mention the husband is a cop, so that kind of plays a role into the movie too. So, anyways, that went on, and then sometime later, I want to say sometime later, the wife and the wife would always see their daughter, and she and Elizabeth would always leave rose petals, and because she was leading her mother to Pumpkin and Tea because like a couple times, I think maybe once or twice when Elizabeth led to Pumpkin and Tea, they would be in trouble by the bad guy, which we'll get into later on. So the mother stood up for Pumpkin and Tea. Like I said, I cannot remember the wife's name. I think the husband's name was Steve. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the husband name is Steve, so I can't remember the wife's name. So, anyways, like I said, the Elizabeth was basically helping. I would say Pumpkin, but I feel like she is like wanting her mother to help both of the girls, so I wouldn't say just Pumpkin. But anyways, or Mary Jane. Or okay. Which ones? Let me down below. Which ones do you think is better, Pumpkin or Mary Jane? Like, I don't want to keep saying Pumpkin because that's like not really her name, but Mary Jane. We're sticking to that. So, anyways, by the end of the story, okay, I wouldn't say by the end of the story. Okay, anyway, so they were in trouble. The story behind Mary Jane was her mother died, well, she was basically murdered by the bad guy that was causing trouble, basically, to and well, basically Pumpkin, because the story behind Mary Jane was her mother was, I guess, oh my god. I'm pretty sure this is everywhere. So you know how like some people want you to get something and then they'll get like money for it. Like if you get something for your like main boss or your boss or whatever, you get like a big load of cash. That's like kind of how this was. Like she had guns, like guns that like a lot of guns that the main boss wanted, but she would hide them until he gave her the money, you know. So, anyways, that didn't happen. She wanted out of it. Like she wanted out because of Mary Jane. Like she had a daughter, which was Mary Jane, and so yeah, that didn't happen. Um, Polly. That's the guy's name, Polly. That's the main mafia leader, I guess. So he basically killed Mary Jane's mother right in front of her. Like there she hit her. The mother hit her head like really hard on the side of the table. So that's how it happened. And Polly was like, he told her to get up and whatever. He was like, you're not that hurt and everything, but clearly she was. She's basically dead right in front of your face. Um, but well, I'm not talking about Mary Jane. I'm talking like, anyways, he's the type of person that I'm pretty sure you do not want to mess with. So, anyways, story goes on. Mary Jane's terrified of him because he killed her mother, and I don't know how he's still roaming free. Or I mean, he roamed free for a couple until the end, but um. Anyways, this is like a long video. um. So, anyways, like a couple days later, um, the Polly was still messing with them, so the wife came to the conclusion without talking to the husband first. Let me just say, communication is always important in relationships. Don't forget that. So, anyways, she was like on her own basically. She knew that Mary Jane was safe. Mary Jane slash Pumpkin was safe, and so she took the wife took Mary Jane home and basically put her in Elizabeth's room, which when the husband came in was not okay with it because I mean, why wouldn't you be like that was like your daughter that was like your daughter's room, you know? I mean, I could kind of understand. So I mean, I wouldn't understand because I mean, I don't have a child, so and I really hope my child does not die. um, like if I ever decide to have one in the future, I know I told you guys in past videos that I would never have kids, but after this thing, it might change my mind. But um, anyways, so the husband was not okay with it. He wants Mary Jane not like out of her room, out of Elizabeth's room, and so basically Mary Jane was sleeping on the couch. The husband or Steve, which is the husband, Steve went into Elizabeth's room, sat on her bed, and like took her teddy bear that was on her bed and just held it and like cried. I was crying in that part too. Like I was crying. I was crying and with the ceremony. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry right now. Um, and the hospital scene, and maybe the like the funeral situation. I was crying in this movie. So, anyways, he was crying. He was like dead crying. He bursted out into tears, which I would too, you know. And then he slept on her bed. Okay, I would say, okay, first, I feel like this happened before this, so as you guys, as I told you guys before, the wife would find rose petals when she seen her daughter and whatever. And Steve, he was in his office, and when he looked onto the floor, there was a white rose petal, which meant like his daughter was basically there. So, anyways, fast forward to the bedroom scene. He had slept in her bed, slept in Elizabeth's bed, and when he was sleeping, her spirit was right next to her bed. Like she was like right there next to her bed when he was sleeping. And then I guess when he woke up, he found a rose petal on the floor again, or he found another rose petal on the floor of her room. And then I guess I can't remember what happened after that, but like time passed, he got used to the idea of Pumpkin or Mary Jane around, I guess, and everything like that. He got information um from his friend because, like I said, he was a cop. Or the wife asked Steve to look into her past, or like to see where she came from and all that, like her background. And what he found out was her real name was Mary Jane, like I said. And then her mother died 2 weeks, like 2 weeks ago, and then she had a grandmother when she was in her 80s, but she was in a nursing home, and that was her only relative. So basically, she was on her own. And that came to um, and then that kind of he knew what his wife was gonna say. Like she was gonna say that they should adopt her. But when he said that, he said he wanted like more time, you know. So yeah. Hi. Yes, hello. Diamond's right here. No, you're not having this. Okay, so Tiny, you're so cute. Okay, so anyways, um, they soon adopted Pumpkin. Time went on, and which she said she liked being um her she liked it being like she agreed with it. She said she will like it if they adopted her and all that stuff. So then, the mother, or basically the mother now asked her if she wants to keep her maiden name or if she wants to change it to Elizabeth, to Faith Elizabeth. I forgot their last name, but Faith Elizabeth, And basically, this diamond, hi, they're so cute. You guys get to see Diamond. Isn't she so cute? Yeah, you're so cute. Okay, so anyways, time went on. Okay, I would say there's another character involved in this. She was on the streets too. She was on the streets. She was an adult. The the woman knew Pumpkin's mom because I guess they were friends, and yeah, so that happened. So she kind of plays a role in this too. So, anyways, um, time went on. The mother wanted to do a foundation for her daughter, which will be Elizabeth's foundation. So that happened, and then they all got ready, went to that, and then they passed cake around, and so I don't know who did it, but somebody put something. I guess on only on Mary Jane's cake or everybody's, but I'm pretty sure it's only hers. So, and then she said that she didn't feel good, so the wife's sister took her to the bathroom and all that. And a couple minutes, Mary Jane would not like answer. So she opened the door. She found her on the floor, and then the one of the bad guys um put I forgot what it was called, but they put a certain like chemical on a rag and then put it over your mouth and nose so you can like inhale and then you can like faint and be unconscious. So that happened. They took Mary Jane and everything. So action happened, and or I wouldn't say action happened. Um, then the wife and husband, mostly the wife and the husband was like, "Where's Pumpkin?" Like, and everything else, And so the husband went to the girls' bathroom, and then like basically found the wife's sister on the ground, like unconscious, and Pumpkin was nowhere to be found. So the wife came in too, and everything. Like they were both freaking out, and so Steve went to the woman that knew Mary Jane's mom and told her to help him, or yeah, told her to help him, and then I guess she was and did some crime because she sold guns in her cart that she pushes around all the time. So like no one would expect that. So he said he'll let it slide unless if she'll let it slide if she helps him find Polly because that's who like took her or he had his buddies kidnap her and all that. So that happened. Mary Jane is in Polly's um a watch. Like yeah, like yeah. Mary Jane was under Polly's watch, and then yeah, so that happened. Steve went to his house. His car wasn't there, so they went to the warehouse. He called back up before anything. So they went to the warehouse. He told her to stay there, and she was like, she's not going nowhere because and everything like that. So he went and broke in or I want to say break in because he's a cop. He can do that. So, anyways, um, he went in. They both were fighting and all that. Steve got him unconscious. He was trying to look for um Mary Jane, and Mary Jane like like time before that, a little bit before that, Mary Jane woke up and everything. I'm pretty sure she had no idea where she was. So she called out for Steve like daddy, because they're father and daughter now. So she was calling out for him, and he was calling out for her, and all this other stuff. But the thing is that Polly came out of the one door of the warehouse and then went to the other, and the woman in the car saw him. So and then Polly got to her and like tried to like put duct tape on her mouth, and then Steve came in, and then all the other stuff, and Polly put the gun to Pumpkin's head and like told Steve to put the gun down or he'll shoot and stuff like that. So he did, and then a little bit of time after, the lady the mom's friend came in, hit Polly on the back of the head, and basically saved everybody. And then that's when like the other cops came in and like arrested him and everything like that. So um yeah, and then they all lived happily ever after that. So and then like that's the story. Oh, and I would need to put this or say this at the end. All Pumpkin, the wife, and Steve were all at the park. Like I said before, I forgot the wife's name. Uh, so anyways, they were all at the park. Steve was pushing Pumpkin on the swing, and then and then Elizabeth was basically right there in front of. No, I wouldn't say that. Okay, so before everything that I said, when Steve found the mother's friend, like she confessed that she knew Mary Jane and all that. Before that, Steve saw the spirit of his daughter. And then he kind of like touched her. I don't know if he like felt her, but like you know. And then that's when she met or he met the mom's friend. You know the rest. And then yeah, so what? At the end, they found or Elizabeth was right there in front of them on the sidewalk, and she was smiling. She had the rose in her hand, and then she like basically threw her onto the ground, and then she disappeared. And the wife came over to pick up the rose, and happily ever after. So that was basically the movie. Like I said, if you guys want to go watch it, you can either look it up or you can go into the description box below and click on the link that I'll be having in there. And yeah, so anyways, that was that. And after that, it got me thinking, like, it made me second guess myself of wanting to have a child. Just one. Like I don't think I can stand two. Like just one, you know? And yeah, so like I said, it kinda made me second guess myself of having kids and everything, and it made me want to help like other kids, in my opinion. Like with like conditions like cancer or like brain tumors, like St. Jude's Hospital or Make a Wish or like any of those foundations. So anyways, um, so yeah, it got me thinking of that, and it's just my it's kind of like a heartwarming story. Um, so yeah, I mean, yeah, like it, it's it's crazy. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. If you want to go watch that movie, like I said, I'll have in the description, or you can just look it up. But it's just like a really heartwarming story and movie too. So yeah, like I said, and I'm you never know. I never know. My mind could still change of like or not change of not having kids, but like with that, it just like wants me to have a child and like protect them with everything and just like be the mother that my actual mom never was. But yeah, we're not gonna get into that. But uh, yeah, we're so yeah, that's like basically the end of this video because I have no idea what else to talk about. Sorry guys, I had to go to the bathroom real quick. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, so like I said, go watch a movie. Like I seriously recommend it, but I mean, like, but if you're if you're like kind of too sensitive about it, I don't know if it'll be a good idea to watch it, but like it's a really good movie in my opinion. I mean, I would watch it again, but like I don't want to because I don't know. I just don't want to cry again. But yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm sorry. So, anyways, um, so yeah, um. Anyways, like I said, it's the end of this video. Give a big, if you enjoyed this video, give a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you would watch the movie, and if you did, let me know what you guys think of it, because it is seriously a heartwarming, it's seriously a heartwarming movie. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. And if you want to be notified every time I upload a brand new video, click the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any video of mine. And if you want to follow me on all of my social medias, they will be in the description box below. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.